Make it quick, kid.
Any idea where we should head next?
The sooner we get off this blasted island, the better. Whole place reeks of trouble. And not the kind I like getting into. You want to find those stones? Then let's go hunting.
Yeah, we could actually probably really use his nose. I mean, the spider sense is decent, but Wolverine's nose, that would track down those stones in a heartbeat.
You heroes just won't quit, will you? It would almost be honorable if it wasn't so blasted annoying.
Hulk has better things to do than smash puny idiots.
When does any villain known a hero to quit? Why are they always so shocked that they never quit? Yeah, anyway, Miles Morales, unlike Spider-Man, Spider-Man could web zip from the air. Miles Morales does a nice ground pound, and that just comes so in handy, because not only does it hit loads of enemies, but it also bounces them in the air, so it can slow down the combat a little bit if you're getting overwhelmed. Just keep jumping and ground pounding. And also his heavy attack's quite decent as well, the little venom strike he does. Not only is it's okay for taking down stagger gauges, it's not amazing, but it is good for stunning enemies.
Ultimate attack. Venom blast.
But just like with regular Spider-Man, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing his full light combo attacks just because you're asking to get punched and kicked and destroyed by stronger enemies. Spider-Man, like the other Spider-Man, like Peter Quill, is a more of a hit and run, get in and get out kind of enemy, kind of hero.
This one's for free.
I can alter this outcome.
And hopefully, thinking about it actually, now we've got Miles on the team, we should be able to do a couple of more synergy attacks. With any luck. No, maybe not yet. We're going to have to wait until we unlock more abilities, it seems. That's another thing that the Infinity Trials are kind of good for as well. It gives you a chance to test out different characters so you can see which ones work well together without having to progress through the story.
Down inside the tower, we'll help you stop it. We owe you that much.
Before we do, let's see if there's any crates or anything where we could be smashing along here. Nope. Alright, let's move on out. And I say, whenever you go down corridors, always check other doors like that, just in case it's a door that you can use a synergy to break through. They normally glow a weird hexagon colour when you can, but it's always good just to check them out just in case.
Next stop, the Rap's main control room. If the Goblin wants to break out, he'll have to do it from there.
And once that force field goes down, Manhattan becomes supervillain central.
Be honest, it kinda already is, right? Why else would so many of you guys live there? Technically, I live in Jersey, but I get your point.
First floor, supervillains and butt kickers.
And it's funny you mention that, because I spy an octopus.
Perfect. That jade jester may think he's the mastermind behind this jailbreak, but once I deactivate the prison's force field, I'll show him who truly has the superior intellect. Though I suppose I'll have to show you first, won't I? The day you thought yourselves fit to challenge Otto Octavius!
Rue the day you sound like an 1800s villain. But I swear I must just have the PS4 Spider-Man game on my brain or something right now, because even Doc Ock sounds like Octavius from the Spider-Man game. Have they just literally just cast all of the voice actors from that? I mean, I'm not complaining. They're all great voice actors that really suited the characters, but It's just odd.
I am your superior.
Oh wow, yeah, I really need to rank these characters up because I can't do any synergies with any of them right now.
You've always underestimated. Never again. My master plan is foolproof. Unfortunately, you are nothing but fools. This brand of fisticuffs is beneath a genius like me.
And yet you initiated it.
Worthless.
Yikes! Oh, come on, Ock. All these guys here and you're beating up a woman.
Time to face the magic.
Well, unfortunately for you, this woman is probably the most powerful person in the building. And you were clearly never taught manners as a child, were you?
I am your superior. It cannot be. Make way. I have returned. You heroes lash out with brute force against those who threaten you intellectually. You cannot lock one as brilliant as I away in a cage. Dr. Octopus must be free to reign supreme.
Grab some of these free health orbs before we move out. Waste not, want not, and all that.
You meddlesome morons are always getting in my way.
Looks like you're outranked.
Next stop, Penthouse Suite. Here you will find octopuses and megalomaniacs.
Victory will be mine.
Yikes! Yep, so what you want to do is you want to take out his tentacles. Once you've taken out all of his tentacles, you can start to lay the smackdown on the man himself. Or the squid himself, or whatever you want to call him.
Cannot be. I am your superior.
Not yet, you're not, Doc. Not yet. Oh, so close to taking him out. And when he does that laser beam attack, what you want to do is use the left bumper to be able to dodge it. You can either get a flying character and fly over the top of it, or just roll under it with a dodge. Three down, one tentacle to go. Let's take out the big goober himself.
This is what I get for leaving a pawn like you to do the work of a king, Otto. As much as I'd love to stay and play, there's still so much more that must be done. Fortunately, time is on my side.
The Goblin can escape while the Raft's force field is still up, but I'm starting to wonder if that lunatic has a different plan in his warped mind.
Oh man, how come I always have to fight him in high places? It never ends well.
Yeah, let's keep Spider-Gwen out of reach because, you know, reasons. Reasons she doesn't really need to know about.
Normally, I'd ask what took you so long. But today, I've got a little extra time on my hands. Too bad. Yours is about to run out.
Great, the Green Goblin with the Time Stone. That's the last thing we need.
This stone was delivered to me by fate. You'll never take it away from me.
As if Goblin wasn't deadly enough already. Rightio, so what you want to do is you can just attack him like normal, try and get his stagger gauge down, or you can pick up one of his pumpkin bombs and throw him right back at him, and it does a lot more damage if you beat him up that way.
This is more fun than I expected. Hey, that's my trick. Hands off, heroes. Get your own toys.
Now we'll see if you like a taste of your own medicine. Or, you know, pumpkin. Oh! Good lord. Maybe I just need to utilise that shield a little better. Or my aim. Alright, Hulk, you're up. You know, I might get one of these on target.
How many heroes does it take to stop one goblin? More than you got to suffer.
It would take a whole lot less if I could actually hit you.
You should know by now, I'm made from tougher stuff than that. Finally! The kind of power I've always dreamed of. Power worthy of Norman Osborn.
The problem is, even though he's nuttier than a bag of squirrels, he's also quite smart. And if that intelligence actually manages to overpower his craziness, then we're in trouble. Or even worse, if they work in harmony, then he could really start to use that time stone for deadly reasons. Right now, if he's too manic to even figure out a proper plan for that time stone, this might be a small window of opportunity to take him down. Yikes! So basically, he's going to keep using this time stone. What we want to try and do is hurt him and get an attack on him, or basically throw one of these bombs back at him before, yikes, he can freeze time. If not, you just start hitting him down afterwards. And what he puts these little yellow bombs around, so get ready to dodge as soon as he finishes. Oh! Literally walked right into that one. And if all else fails, just hit him from afar. That's why having a ranged character in your team comes in handy. Which one? There's several of them here. Oh! Captain America with a pumpkin bomb mid-throw. Oh, what happened to his stagger gauge? I thought we had managed to get it down. Rightio, I think it's time for the Hulk. He's the best guy at getting the stagger gauge down. Come on, give us some bombs, Goblin. Give us some bombs. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's the way to do it. If I could hit the target, that is. Thankfully for us, he lands in the exact same position again afterwards. That's it, Gobby. Welcome back down to Earth.
You'll never defeat me.
think I finally broke him.
Worse, he's lost control of the Time Stone. There's no telling what sort of damage a madman such as he could do to the laws of nature.
Yeah, it may rip the time stream to shreds, but you gotta admit, it's pretty flarkin' hilarious.
That's not exactly the word I would choose. Look!
This is how it all ends. I shall be waiting here for you.
This is how it all ends. This is how it all ends.
Or we could work together for once and make sure that it isn't. What do you say, Norman?
This is how it all ends.
Worth a try. This ought to hold you until the raft's guards can fit you for a new straitjacket.
Whoa, hey, not a good idea. I know what I'm doing. These things need to be put in a safe place.
Your pocket is not a safe place, Space Bro.
That's funny. Because this one has been doing just fine in there.
You telling me he had one of those stones all along, and he didn't bother using it?
It's far better that he didn't, when used by those unaccustomed with cosmic power. The Infinity Stones can yield disastrous results.
Like landing us on this miserable mudball of a planet.
Will we be thrown back in our cell now?
No. If the future is as grim as it looks, you're better off by our side than behind bars.
There are still 4 more stones out there. Each one just as powerful, but in totally different ways. If they can all do crazy stuff like that on their own, we really don't want to find out what all 6 can do together. We didn't mean to bring them here to Earth, but it happened. So now, it's up to us to track the rest down before Thanos can. I'd like to say this isn't your fight, but you know I'd be lying. We need you. All of you. Hell, probably about 20 more of you. But we'll take what we can get. And together, we'll make sure that there is no way in this galaxy or any other that a tyrant like Thanos will... Really? Come on, man. I only get to make speeches like that once. Twice a year, tops.
Sorry, gotta take this. It's my wife. Jess, baby, I can't really... yeah, well, there was this thing out on the raft, and, I know, but I'm sure Danny and Matt can handle. We'll be right there.
Okay, now, can we get back to it?
We better, because my girl just found your next stone.
Rightio. Well, the Space Stone and the Time Stone, I gotta say, out of all the 6 stones, they're the 2 good ones to have right at the very start. I mean, I know each stone is powerful in its own right, but the Time Stone and the Space Stone can go anywhere we want in the entire galaxy, and we can just stop and reverse time whenever we want. You gotta think, we've got 2 of the most powerful stones, or at least 2 of the most useful when it comes to going on a mission like this. But I suppose, as they said, we can't exactly use the stones without reaping dire consequences, yada yada yada. So it looks like we're gonna be doing this one the old-fashioned way, but we're going to be doing it the old-fashioned way next time around. I think I'm going to leave talking to Iron Man, Thor, and Nick Fury for when we come back at the start of the next video. But yeah, it's been a good start to the recording session, and I'm really looking forward to getting on to next, to finding out where the next Infinity Stone actually is. It looks like Jessica Jones may have just tracked it down. But that's something we're going to leave for next time. As for now, I will catch you guys later. If you like this video and want to see more going forwards, please consider pressing the like button. It really helps the channel to grow. If you're new here, definitely subscribe and always push that notification bell to be notified of all future videos going forward.